Structuralism. Malon Melly, BED 050262. Learning Technology in Education project. I'll be presenting on structuralism. Definition. Structuralism is a theoretical approach in various disciplines, including linguistic, anthropology, and philosophy, that seeks to understand complex phenomena by analyzing and identifying the underlying structures that organize them. In linguistics, structuralism emerged as a response to the study of language, emphasizing the importance of analyzing the formal structures of language to comprehend its fundamental principles. Proponents. The proponents of structuralism were Ferdinand de Saussure, often considered the father of structural linguistics. Saussure's work laid the foundation for structuralist thought. His distinction between the long, into brackets, the underlying structure of a language, and the parole, the actual instances of speech, is a key concept in structuralist linguistics. Claude Lévi-Strauss. In anthropology, Lévi-Strauss applied structuralist principles to the study of cultures and societies. He explored the underlying structures of myths, rituals, and kinship systems, arguing that these structures reveal the universal pattern of human thought. Strengths of structuralism. One of the strengths of structuralism is the analytic rigor. Structuralism is known for its rigorous analytical approach. By breaking down complex phenomena into their constituent elements and examining the interrelationship, structuralism provides a systematic method for understanding intricate systems. Universal patterns. Proponents argue that structuralism identifies universal patterns that underlie diverse phenomena. This universality suggests that certain fundamental structures may be inherent across different languages, cultures, or societal practices. Interdisciplinary application. One of the strengths of structuralism is its ability to be applied across various disciplines. Its analytical tools have been used in linguistics, anthropology, literature, psychology, and other fields to uncover the underlying structures in different realms of human experience. Weaknesses of structuralism. Overemphasis on structure. Critics argue that structuralism tends to overemphasize formal structures at the expense of historical, cultural, or contextual factors. This narrow focus may lead to an incomplete understanding of complex phenomena. Neglect of individuals' variation. Structuralism often overlooks individual variation and focuses on the general structures that characterize a system. This neglect of individual agency and variation has been criticized for providing an overly deterministic view of human behavior. The other weakness is from post-structuralism. The advent of post-structuralist thought, including the work of Michael Foucault and Jacques Derrida, critique structuralism for its emphasis on the fixed structures. Post-structuralism for its emphasis on the fixed structures. Post-structuralists argue for the deconstruction of these fixed structures, highlighting the fluid and the dynamic nature of meaning and identity. Limitation in capturing change. Limitation in capturing change. Structuralism is criticized for its static views of systems, which may limit its ability to capture change and evolution over time. Dynamic processes and historical transformation may be neglected in structuralist analysis. The rewrite rule. At the core of At the core of the phrase structure grammar is the concept of a rewrite rule. A rewrite rule defines how a particular linguistic unit can be expanded or transformed into other units. In phrase structure grammar, rewrite rules typically take the form of productions, where a symbol on the left side is replaced by a sequence of symbols on the right side. For example, a simple rewrite rule could be sentence is a noun phrase, verb phrase, noun phrase or verb phrase. This rule states that a sentence can be written as a noun phrase, followed by a verb phrase. These rules are recursive, allowing for the generation of complex sentence structures. The lexicon. In addition to rewrite rules, phrase structure grammar incorporates a lexicon, which is a repository of information about individual words. The lexicon associates each word with its grammatical category, example noun, verb, and adjective, and may include the information about syntactic and semantic properties. The lexicon works in conjunction with other phrases. The weaknesses of the phrase structure grammar. Lack of adequate semantic representation. One weakness of the phrase structure grammar lies in its limited ability to represent semantic relationships, while it excels in capturing syntactic structures. The framework struggles to account for the intricate semantic nuances and relationship between the words and the phrases in a sentence. This limitation hinders its applicability in fields where a deep understanding of meaning is crucial. Inability to handle discontinuous construction. Phrase structure grammar faces challenges in handling discontinuous constructions where elements in a sentence are not adjacent. This limitation becomes evident when dealing with phenomena such as tropicalization or extraposition, where elements are separated by other constituents, challenging the linear structure assumption inherent in the phrase structure grammar. Limited descriptive power of natural language. Phrase structure grammar reliance on context-free rewrite rules may lead to simplifications that do not fully capture the complexities of natural languages. Many natural languages exhibit phenomena that go beyond the capabilities of context. Context-free grammars, such as center embedding of clauses, which can be challenging for phrase structure grammar to handle effectively. The transformational rules in generative grammar. Transformational rules are a fundamental concept in generative grammar, particularly in Noam Chomsky's transformational generative grammar framework. These rules are employed to generate a variety of sentences from a basic underlying structure by applying transformations that alter the syntactic and sometimes semantic properties of a sentence. Two notable transformational rules are the affix hopping transformation and the passive transformation. The affix hopping transformation. The affix hopping transformation is a transformation rule that involves the movement of affixes into brackets, prefixes or suffixes within a sentence. This transformation allows for changes in word order and can impact the syntactic and semantic structure of a sentence. One common example is the movement of the negative prefix "an" in English. Original sentence, she is happy.